And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Tonight live from Boschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield as the 6-12 Pittsfield Sockies play host to a very talented 18-3 PORTA AC Blue Jay squad. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. Jack and John are alongside as well. Glad you're along with us for high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, streaming live on YouTube and also the audio stream at Mixlr.com. We saw this PORTA AC squad do very well at the Winchester Invitational Tournament, finishing in the top 4 in that tournament. The Sockies coming off of a loss on Tuesday evening at Camp Point Central in a game where they failed to score a single point in the second quarter, and the Panthers were able to put the Sockies away early in that contest. So looking for a better showing here tonight. The two teams are teaming up to take a charge against cancer here tonight, raising funds for the Illini Community Hospital Oncology Department, which will then be used for local cancer patients. And we commend both of the teams on their efforts to help raise funds for a worthy cause here tonight. Let's pause for a timeout. We'll talk more about the matchup on the pregame show after this.
For local Pekin Life Insurance agent Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield has a way to make it easy to stay ahead of rising medical costs while you are retired with a Medicare Supplement insurance plan. You will have access to discounts on eye exams, eyeglasses, contact lenses, LASIK correction surgery, hearing aids, hearing exams, and more at no charge. Call your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agency, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield at 217-742-9595. Not connected with or endorsed by the U.S. government or the federal Medicare program. The purpose of this communication is the solicitation of insurance. Respondents will be contacted by a Pekin Life Insurance Company agent.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the area. Small groups called huddles meet regularly in our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County schools to support coaches and athletes. Jack Hull, longtime radio broadcaster and sports official, is serving with Julie and Todd throughout the Western Illinois region. We need your support as boosters, first in prayer and also with your financial monthly support. You can help us strengthen the huddles in your school. jhull at fca.org. Get involved in FCA for your youth today.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure
Welcome back to the broadcast on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you're with us this evening for high school basketball action. Both teams are dressed in pink tonight to raise awareness for cancer research and raising funds here tonight. That will be donated as well. We have lots of things going on here this evening. Kudos to Scott Bacon, assistant coach for the Saki squad, for really putting together a lot of these events. They're honoring a survivor or honor the memory of someone who has fought cancer on the memory wall in the lobby area. We'll also be doing a halftime shootout at the halftime of the varsity game. And thanks to Save-A-Lot for donating the 2-liter bottles of soda that are being given away if somebody makes those half-court shots. They'll be having the 50-50 raffle going toward the cause, and they also sold T-shirts in preparation for the event as well. And both teams are wearing those here tonight during warm-ups, and the coaches will be wearing those during the game. It is sponsored by Illini Community Hospital and also by Geared Up, the first, hopefully, what becomes an annual event, the Take a Charge Against Cancer. This PORTA AC Central squad and Nick Rathgab, their head coach, doing very, very well again this season, Jack, and something that's been pretty consistent is the play of this PORTA AC squad since Coach Rathgab has taken the helm.
Nick Rathgab, who was a graduate of Waverly, played at Illinois College, has done a tremendous job with this PORTA squad. when they added AC Central to it, it added more. And I think one of the things about this team is they're starting to get more of those very talented players that AC used to put on the court all the time, and that's really helped the team. One other special note, we mentioned to you, Nick Rethgab's father is fighting cancer and fighting for his life with cancer, and so Nick was very available to make this night happen. And kudos to all the volleyball girls for all the years of the Pink Knights, and for Scott Bacon stepping up and making things happen. It just takes a few to make good things happen.
A lot of good things going on here tonight, and we're hoping one of them is a competitive basketball contest. So these two teams go head-to-head. Of course, for Port AC Central, another one of the Mueller boys. This is Mason. He's just a junior, 6 foot 5 inches tall, very talented, but they're much more than just Mason Mueller. Von Toyne is a tremendous player at the 6'3", plays a guard spot for them. We were really impressed by Gabe Carlock, the junior in the Winchester tournament. And then Tyler Miner, although fighting some finger injuries, has been playing through that, has him taped up. He's ready to go here this evening. This team also sees some pretty good substitutes come into the game, and Braden Pettit and Cade Pravia, a pair of sophomores, and the sophomore team for Port AC Central did very well tonight. They beat the Sakis. I think the final was maybe 58-34.
They were up 20-0, I do believe.
Yep, it was 22-0, in fact, at one point. And very impressed by their play at the younger level here tonight. Nice crowd on hand for the basketball game this evening. Also Saki Reading Club night, so lots of youngsters to be honored here before the contest gets underway. Let's pause for a timeout here for some of the sponsors helping to make today's broadcast possible on Central Illinois Sports.
The Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you're with us. We invite you, as always, to subscribe to the YouTube channel for Central Illinois Sports. That way you can be notified every time we go live with a broadcast in your area. An event coming up tomorrow in Pittsfield, the Saki Nation Pancake and Sausage Breakfast at the Crossroads Center, 7 until 10 tomorrow morning. And you can get out and support Saki Nation in that endeavor. And it's $6 for all you can eat. And kids 5 and under eat for free. All proceeds raised from that go to Saki Nation, which supports all the extracurricular activities at Pittsfield High School and also at Pikeland Community School. Some of the recent projects for Saki Nation: they've assisted the cheerleaders with some bows this year. They put in the play clocks on the football field. A new volleyball cart for the high school volleyball team was also purchased in the fall.
Along with some volleyballs, too.
Yep, along with some volleyballs. That is very, very true. And in the past, has helped just about every program in the district. So glad to have you tomorrow morning at the Crossroads Center in Pittsfield for the pancake and sausage breakfast. Again, serving is from 7 until 10 o'clock. Keys to this game for the Sockies, they did a better job against Camp Point Central on the turnover side of things the other night, but have to be more consistent on the offensive end and getting shots to fall. And they're going to really need Jack Palmer, Cade Tomhave to hit some shots. Palmer hit some late. Tomhave really did not ever get into a rhythm in shooting the other night. In fact, I don't even know that he took a shot, maybe just one, and so they'll need him to be able to be a little more aggressive on the offensive side. Pittsfield's going to come out on top of this one. Defensively, the Sockies have a lot of guys they got to contain, so they've really got to play well as a unit. For this squad from PORTA AC, you can get Miner and Mueller going down low. It'll really open things up on the outside, and if they could get Guthrie and Shaw in foul trouble, they could really have some success in the paint here this evening. And I would think if you're PORTA AC, to want to pressure the squad from Pittsfield and see if you can't turn them over in the full court as well. Let's pause for a timeout here. We'll have the Star Spangled Banner sung by the Saukey Anthem Singers coming up next.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. The two teams finishing up their warm-ups here, and we'll have the Star Spangled Banner with the Saukey Anthem Singers courtside here in just a moment. Good crowd on hand for tonight's contest. The band sounding as good as ever, entertaining the fans here before the contest and also at halftime. We're glad to have the pep band at Voschel Gym here tonight. Saukey is at 1,897 wins in the program history, looking to get closer to that 1,900 mark here tonight. And a tough task with this PORTA squad. When they played here 2 years ago, the Saukeys had a 21-0 run in the contest, and going to have to really work hard if you're going to see anything like that here this evening, and maybe get a little luck. Well, they're going to have the national anthem. We'll hear from the Saukey Anthem Singers at this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pittsfield High School. Tonight's game features the visiting PORTA AC Blue Jays and your hometown Saukey. At this time, would you please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag at the south end of the gym as our Saukey singers sing our national anthem.
Good job, as always, by the Anthem Singers with the national anthem tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. The PORTA AC Blue Jays are 18-3 on the season. Nick Rathgab, their head coach, assisted by Mark Cox, Andy Bierman, and Sam Nicholas. At a guard, he is a 6'3" senior, Von Toyne. At another guard is the 6-foot senior Jake Rathgab. And the third guard is a 6'2 junior Gabe Carlock. At a forward, he's a 6'5 junior Mason Mueller. At the other four, the 6'1 senior Tyler Miner. Miner, Mueller, Carlock, Toyne, and Rathgab for the 18-3 Blue Jays. For the Pittsfield Sockeye, 6-12 under head coach Brad Tomei. Their lineup tonight looks like this. At a guard, a 5'10 senior Jonathan Thomas. At another guard, a 5'10 senior Jack Palmer. And at the third guard, the 5'11 sophomore Cade Tomhave. At a forward, he's a 6'2 senior Isaac Shaw. And at the other four, the 6'6 junior Will Guthrie. Guthrie, Shaw, Tomhave, Palmer, and Thomas for the Pittsfield Sockies. Lots of festivities going on tonight, including the Sockeye Reading Club. They'll be honoring the youngsters who have met their reading goal during this last quarter. And we congratulate all of them, and it looks to be a group that's about, I'm going to guess 47 strong here tonight. John will count them and tell us for sure. That's a high estimate, probably more like 38.
I'm going to take 33.
John will count all of them, and they'll announce them here. This is a really cool program. They started, I'm going to guess 4 or 5 years ago now. I do believe Mrs. Katie O'Brien was an instrumental person in that, and we thank Katie again. Ben's watching. He can thank her for us. And
27. You were really high there.
I was counting the teachers too, though. So.
That would only be 30.
Yeah. Well,
there's 3 people that aren't feeling well.
You can count. And really good job of the youngsters meeting that reading goal, and we congratulate them. We'll pause for a timeout here. When we come back, we'll take a look at basketball action as the Sockies and the Blue Jays go head-to-head. Back with more after these.
Great Rivers Bank is your hometown full-service bank that offers highly competitive products you need to check out. Located in Barry, Liberty, and Pittsfield, you won't have to go far for the best banking between the rivers. Whether you want to make your money grow or plant a seed for the future, we can help you find the best financial path. Look for us online or call 217-335-2393 to find out about our special rates that will keep you liquid in 2019. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At CASCOM, we're proud to provide the communication services you need to get the most from today's technology. Our people make it happen. We're part of your community, and we take pride in delivering excellent customer service. If you ever have a question, give us a call. We're here to help. CASCOM, connecting our community.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. Press Yours On You is celebrating 13 years as your source for school spirit wear. They can personalize varsity jackets, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, duffel bags, flags, and more. Show your school pride with a bumper sticker or window decal from Press Yours On You. Visit their online store at www.pressyoursonu.com or visit them on Facebook. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood on Highway 24 in Camp Point. Call 593-6031. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and will carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Welcome back. They're finishing up the starting lineups here. They also did a moment of silence for those who have battled cancer and passed on, and also honored the survivors of cancer here, and also paid homage to the folks who work in the cancer department and the oncology unit at the Castile Center at Illini Community Hospital. So cool event here tonight. Again, kudos to Scott Bacon for his hard work on this evening to make this possible. The Blue Jays will be in the visiting blue uniforms with the white numbers and black trim. The Sockies are in the whites tonight with the red numbers and black trim. Really a nice crowd on hand on this snowy night. If you haven't been able to make it out here to Boschel Gym, we're certainly glad you're alongside with us here on Central Illinois Sports. Just about ready to tip this one off, Jack.
Well, as you take a look at these two teams, the Sockies are really going to have to play good on defense because this PORTA squad gave us two great games over at the Winchester tournament against Triopia and against Payson, a couple of really good ones, and they can put it up. Special shout out to Nick Rathkam's dad tonight. We're praying for you.
Well, Guthrie jumps in the center for the Sockies. It's Mueller for the Blue Jays, and the referee steps into the center circle. He fumbles the ball a little bit, then throws it up, and the tip is controlled by PORTA AC. Rathkab has the basketball as he'll bring it into the front court, kicks it left side to Carlock. Carlock works off the Toyne screen, passes it off on the right side to Mueller. Down low they find Toyne. Toyne dribbles it back out, now to Mueller on the wing. Gets a screen from Miner. Kicks it out right side, Rathkab. 7:40 to play in the first. Blue Jays looking to score on this first attack. Here's the ball stolen away by Tom Have. 3-on-2 for the Sockies into the front court. Tom Have layup no good, but it wouldn't have counted anyway as the foul happened on the floor, says the official. It'll be Socky ball underneath.
That foul goes against Jake Rathkab, and that's the first backdoor trap I've seen for the Sockies in a couple of years that looked like the good old days, and that one worked.
Tom Have to throw it in, gets it out front to Palmer. Pittsfield on the attack for the first time tonight. Right side Guthrie with it. He'll work it out top, Tom Have. Tom Have finds Shaw top of the key, turns and faces. He'll hand it off to Thomas. Thomas to Tom Have, left side. Three ball on the way, too hard. High bounce, and the rebound loose comes down to Guthrie, whose layup is no good. This time Mueller grabs the board for the Blue Jays. He'll turn and take it himself into the front court. Dishes out front to Toyne. Sockies are matching up here. Toyne with it, works it on the left side, Carlock. Carlock with the dribble drive, finds Miner on the baseline. Quick move down there, shot up no good, might have been fouled, no call. Ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by Jonathan Thomas. It'll stay with the Blue Jays underneath.
Looks like they're going to let him play tonight, Charlie. Pretty aggressive.
6:54 to play in the first. No score on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Inbounds pass comes to Toyne all the way on the right side. Three good. Von Toyne tickles the twine from 19-9, and a quick 3-0 advantage for the Blue Jays. 6:40 to play in the first. Trash Queen, our proud scoreboard sponsor. We'll tell you more about them as the evening goes on. Right side Palmer with it for the Socky. Works it out front to Tom Have. Top of the key now Shaw. Shaw will dribble toward the left wing now. Kicks it over to Palmer. Right side to Thomas. Thomas with the basketball down low. Shaw. Ball knocks loose. Rathkab and Shaw down after it. Rathkab was laying on the end line, so it'll be Socky ball underneath.
Steve Shaw, Isaac's dad, will be honored tomorrow as they'll celebrate 30 years of the '89 Griggsville Perry basketball team at homecoming.
Inbounds pass comes into Guthrie. Rises, shoots, missed it. And the rebound to Carlock for the Blue Jays. Pushes it quickly ahead to Rathkab. Had to wait for Carlock to get across. Now Carlock with the dribble drive. Ball knocked away. And they'll say last touched by the Sockies, Jonathan Thomas. It'll remain with the Blue Jays underneath. 6:11 to play in the first.
Good quick hands by Thomas that time.
3-0 Blue Jays. Inbounds to Mueller. Carlock, right side, Toyne for another three. Too hard this time. Hit the bracing, but they'll let it play on. Into the front court, Tom Have to Palmer, right wing. He'll throw a pass. Thomas had cut back door, so Guthrie has to run it down out there. Thomas, right side to Palmer. 5:50 to play in the first. 3-0 Blue Jays. Socky's trying to get on the board here. Shaw with it to Guthrie, left side. Works it down on the baseline to Palmer. Kicks it out to Thomas. Top of the key, Shaw, or to Guthrie, I should say. He'll pick up the dribble. Wants to find Thomas. Left side over to Palmer. 5:34 to play in the first. Good defensive intensity here in the early going by PORTA AC. Tommy with it right side, threw it away. Carlock with the steal. Layup is no good, and a foul going to be called against Cade Tom Have.
Tom Have made the poor pass that time as he didn't wait for the man to go backdoor. Frustration foul, 2 shots the other way. Tom Have will pick up his first, Socky's first, 5:24 left first quarter. 3-0 in favor of the Blue Jays on Von Toyne's three-pointer. And to the free throw line. We see Toyne there.
How about Carlock?
Or Carlock, excuse me.
He'll be shooting a pair. First one up and good for him. Give him a point.
Thank you, John. He'll get another. It's a 4-0 lead in the early going, and you want to get on the board because if you remember what happened with the PORTA team a couple of years ago, you don't want to get behind like our JV team did tonight. Second one by Carlock, no good, and the rebound taken off by Shaw, and here comes Palmer the other way.
Palmer takes it across with a right-hand bounce to Tom Hay. Through another pass, it's stolen away by Carlock. His second steal in as many trips. Now he runs over the top of Jonathan Thomas, and will be called for the offensive foul.
Thomas uses good quickness at the turnover against PORTA there first, and the foul will go the way of Carlock, and it'll be the second on PORTA.
Also the second turnover on PORTA AC.
Thank you, John.
5:10 to play in the first, 4-0 advantage for the Blue Jays. Thomas with it on the left wing for the Sockies. Off to Palmer, left side Thomas. Looks for an opening, now to Guthrie out top. Couldn't catch it cleanly, so couldn't get the three to ball to fly. Right side Thomas, now to Guthrie. Bounce pass to Shaw. Shaw will turn and face there. Gives it to Guthrie left side. Three ball on the way, in and out, no good. Shaw hustles down the rebound though and puts it back in and scores.
Nice offensive putback by Shaw, and it's a 4-2 game.
4-2, 4:36 to play in the first. Toyne drives the lane, shot up no good, but fouled on the floor. It'll be ball to bounce to PORTA AC.
That foul going to go against Jack Palmer. His first, team second against Pittsfield. Ball to bounce to PORTA underneath the basket.
How many turnovers against the Sockies already, John?
2.
Here's Thomas sitting down as Griffin Van Winkle into the game for Pittsfield. 4:35 to play in the first. Down low with it is Carlock. Out to Mueller. Dribble drive, kicks it to Carlock. Right side, three short. Rebound is run down by Mueller on the long board. He'll work it out top. This time it's Carlock on a drive, and he's fouled by Tom Hay, his second.
It'll be on the floor. It'll be ball out of bounds. Happened at about the free throw line. It'll be on the side court. Tom Hay will pick up his second. Here comes Cooper Priest, the junior, in for the sophomore Cade Tom Hay.
Tom Hay's second, team third against Pittsfield.
Toyne to trigger. 4-2 advantage for the Blue Jays. 4:23 to play in the first. Mueller gets it right back to Toyne. Toyne on the baseline, pull-up shot, rattles home. He's got 5 of his team's 6, and makes it a 6-2 advantage for PORTA AC. 4:13 to play in the first. Sockies on the attack with Van Winkle right side. Throws it on the back door. Finds Priest left side for a three. His shot is off the mark. Rebound down to Guthrie. He'll work it into Shaw, whose shot is blocked by Mueller. Rebound Minor pushes it ahead, but it's stolen away by Van Winkle. Turnover number 3. Palmer with it deep on the corner left side. Out to Van Winkle. Top of the key, Guthrie, right side around to Priest. 3:47 to play in the first. Pittsfield down 4, but on the attack here. Here's Palmer on a little pull-up shot, no good. Rebound run down by Rathgab for PORTA. He'll not have numbers, slows it down. Works it to Toyne, left side Mueller. Mueller toward the top of the key, wants to give it off to Rathgab, who sets up the offensive attack. To Tyler Minor deep in the corner right side. He is fouled by Palmer.
Palmer's second, team fourth. Ball to bounds on the far sideline to PORTA AC. But the Sockies will have to figure out what to do without Palmer and Tom Hay on the floor now for a while.
Sockies being aggressive on offense, but poor shot selection, not getting their feet underneath of them to really get a good shot off.
Privia and Marr both into the game for PORTA. Here's a backdoor pass to Mueller. His shot no good, but he's fouled by Van Winkle. He'll shoot 2 shots. Sockies brought Jonathan Thomas in, as sitting down was Palmer. 2 chances at the free throw stripe here for Mason Mueller. 3:26 to play in the first. Already a 6-2 lead for PORTA AC, and Mueller looking to add to that with these attempts from the stripe.
Mueller's first is up and no good, as it was a little hard off the back of the iron.
Good job by Thomas, though, making sure he couldn't make the layup, even though he gave up the 2 charity tosses. You never want to give up that easy layup.
That was Van Winkle, of course.
Thank you.
Second one for Mueller is good, and that's a 5-point lead now for PORTA, their largest of the night.
I'm going to change my glasses tonight.
I would think so. Here's a pass that will hit Priest in the hands as it was overthrown and out of bounds. Turnover number 3 by Pittsfield. The Sockies panicked with the pressure that time, and without Tom Haver Palmer, who handled the ball quite a bit of the time for this squad. We'll have to see who's able to step up and play the point. 3:19 to play in the first, a 5-point lead in the basketball for the Blue Jays. Mueller, left side, 3, no good. Rebound down to Guthrie, and
that time they call it off the brace. The referee sawed off the bracing and killed the ball. 7-2 Porta, 3:13 left first quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
That time it didn't hit the brace. Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Left side with it is Shaw. Quick sprint opening, gives it to Van Winkle on the wing left side. 3 minutes to play in the first, 7-2 advantage for Porta. AC Central. Down low, nice find from Thomas to Priest, who gets the roll to go. Has his first two, makes it a 7-4 score. Now a turnover on the Blue Jays as Privia threw it out of the reach of Von Toyne. It'll be Saki ball on the sideline.
The intensity of the Sakis right now is much better than we've seen all season.
Fourth turnover on Porta AC.
2:48 to play in the first. Griffin Van Winkle on the point for Pittsfield. He'll take the ball toward the right wing, drives in against Marr. Free throw line is Shaw, off to Guthrie. Couldn't get the three off. He'll work it to Thomas out front. Back to Guthrie, now to Priest left wing. Priest will dribble it out top. Give it to Van Winkle. 2:30 to play in the first. To Shaw, top of the key. Left side, Thomas. Saki's looking for that opening here. Van Winkle, right wing to Guthrie. Lob down low, gets it into Shaw somehow. His shot is up and good. Not sure how it got there, but Shaw's got four. And it makes it a 1-point game. 7-6 with 2:11 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Mueller going to go a little one-on-one. Stolen away by Thomas. Ooh, no, they're going to call a foul from the baseline. An official about 5 feet away from it didn't call it, and the official from the baseline did.
That'll be Thomas's first, team sixth. And, wow, looked like a good steal that time.
Brad Tomei a little fired up about that call. Here's Tyler Miner back in. Privia sits down for the Blue Jays. 2:07 to play in the first. 7-6 advantage for Porta AC Central. Toyne with the basketball out top. Wanting to get a good set here is Porta AC to Pettit, who's checked in. Here's a ball that gets into the corner to Toyne. Double team coming his way. Out of it down to the block to Privia. His shot is up, no good. Rebound down to Marr. Kicks it out left side. Mueller from 15. Falls through. Got the shooter's roll. Mason Mueller has three. And the lead back out to three for Porta AC. 9-6, 1:38 to play in the first quarter. Guthrie out top to Thomas. Bounces free throw line to Shaw. Turns and faces the hoop. Out top to Thomas for a tray. Good from downtown. Jonathan Thomas with his first three of the night and makes it a 9-all score. 1:20 to play in the first. Mueller, a little give and go to Toyne. Toyne leans back, gets it to go. He can really shoot it from just about anywhere on the court. Already has 7 of his team's 11. 1:09 to play in the first. Back to a 2-point advantage for the Blue Jays. Right side with it, Cooper Priest. He'll throw it out front to Guthrie. Top of the key, Shaw. Looks down, low, nothing going. Now to Guthrie. Little give and go back to Shaw. Back out to Van Winkle for a tray. He hits the bottom of the net and gives Pittsfield their first lead of the contest. A 12-11 score with 45 seconds to play in the first. Porta's Von Toyne works it to Mueller. Off of the Toyne screen. Gonna break his man down off the dribble. Ball poked away, loose on the court, run down though. In the corner, Toyne for a tray, no good. Rebound will be run down again by Mueller. 4 offensive boards already to Miner, reverse layup. Nice move by Miner. He's got his first basket of the night. It makes it 13-12. Lead change the second with 19 seconds to play in the first. Here's a steal now by Mason Mueller. Drives in, shot up is no good. Blocking foul whistled against Jonathan Thomas.
Thomas's second, team seventh, 2 shots for Mueller.
Sakis have actually just thrown the ball to Porta about 4 times, and they still only trail by 1. Pretty darn exciting, but Coach Tomei's kind of begging for that offensive foul, and you know, as quick as Thomas is, he almost got in there and made it happen. Mueller at the free throw line, 13-12 Porta, 15.2 seconds left the quarter. Mueller makes the first.
Makes it 14-12, 15.2 to go, as Jack told you. Mueller with 4. His second is up, and it rolls off no good. Rebound comes down to Shaw, his third.
13 seconds to play in the first. Thomas with it into the front court for the Sakis. Kicks it off to Van Winkle. Looks to the bench with 5. He'll dribble it in. And a reach and foul going to be called on Marr now. The Sakis will get it underneath with 2.9 seconds to play here in the first. Carlock back in for Porta. He'll sit Mueller down. The Sakis will bring Palmer in and replace Jonathan Thomas.
Mars first, team third against Porta AC.
Palmer to inbound here, looks for an opening, still looking, gets it into Priest, 2-1, top of the key, Palmer 3, no good. And after a quarter, it's 14-12, Porta on top of Pittsfield. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. The Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
After a quarter, it's 14-12 Porta AC over Pittsfield. And after a quarter, Saki shooting 5 of 13 from the floor, 38%, 2 of 6 from 3. Porta 5 of 11, 45%, and 1 of 5 from 3.
All about turnovers. Cut down on the turnovers, and the Sakis will be in the lead here.
Of course, Porta's turned it over plenty themselves. So
4 apiece.
Yeah. Really even in that category.
Can't worry about the other team.
Priest, little backdoor pass down to Guthrie. Going to put it on the floor. Ball knocked loose and still loose. Finally, Van Winkle picks it up. He'll throw a pass that's nearly stolen away. Runs it back down to Palmer right side. Palmer, Priest, Van Winkle, Guthrie, and Shaw right now for the Sakis.
I think you got to get it to Shaw when he posts the minor up and let him go one-on-one against him.
Left side. Guthrie found Palmer, and then Palmer threw a bullet pass that I think was intended for Shaw. Goes out of bounds at turnover on the Sakis, their 5th. The Blue Jays have Minor, Rathgab, Mueller, Pettit, and Carlock to start this second quarter of play. Up 14-12. Carlock out top to Minor, left side Mueller. Deep in the corner it goes to Rathgab. Looking down low now, instead they'll find Pettit out top, puts it on the deck. He can really shoot it. Top of the key now to Mueller. Left side, Rathgab. 7:09 to play in the half. 14-12 advantage for Porta AC Central. Right side, Minor. Going to get a screen from Carlock. No, instead kicks it in the corner to Mueller. Mueller's picked up the bounce now. He'll work it over on the wing to Carlock. Carlock off of the screen from Pettit. Didn't hit him on the pass, though, on the pick and roll. Instead, Mueller going to pull up for a jump shot. No good. Van Winkle's got the board for the Sakis and is fouled by Carlock.
That'll be Gabe Carlock's second foul and the team 4th against Porta AC. It'll be ball out of bounds to Pittsfield, length of the court to go.
Toyne.
Toyne into the ball game, and Minor will sit down instead of Carlock.
So they'll let Carlock stay out there with 2 fouls. 6:47 to play in the half. 14-12 advantage for the squad from Porta. Pittsfield looking to tie or take the lead here. Top of the key, Shaw. He stands with the ball, now looks for an opening, gets it to Palmer, left wing. Not exactly sure what offensive set the Sakis are in here. Palmer wasn't either, so he'll pull it back out front. Right side, Priest. Priest with the dribble. Going to try the drive in. Little pull-up shot with contact. Good. Nice take to the rack by Priest and makes it a 14-all game.
Second tie of the game.
6:18 to play in the half. Left side, Pettit. They run him off the three-point line. He thought he fell down with the ball, but either way, they're going to call ball out of bounds for the Sakis, or they say Pettit touched it last.
5th turnover on Porta AC.
Shaw will get a break. Noah Petty into the game. Shaw's really played hard out there. Petty just needs to fill that role for about 2 minutes and give him a break.
Yeah, that's something you can always count on, is Isaac Shaw's effort. It's always there. Priest into the front court to Petty. Petty's into a double team, looking to get out of it. Ball knocked away. Last touch by Priest. There'll be a turnover on the Sakis. They're 6th.
So they got Petty over in the corner, and he just had no place to go, and people got to come and help him at that point.
5:59 to play in the half. 14-all score on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen for your residential trash pickup needs. 320-4320. Check them out on Facebook. Pettit with the ball left side off the Rathgab screen. They'll work at a right wing over to Carlock. They'll call him for a travel.
6th turnover on Porta AC.
Got a good one over at West Central tonight. We're going to get some updates from Greg Howard on that Pleasant Plains West Central game as it gets started too.
I really like what the Cougars have done with their schedule. They've really put some tough games on there to help challenge themselves. Here's Priest with it near the half-court line, finds Van Winkle. Van Winkle going to try the dribble drive. It'll rise and shoot, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Palmer saves it in.
Off of Pettit.
And they're going to say that Pettit is now bleeding, possibly?
I believe he is.
So they'll take him out.
I know exactly what happened, but he's heading to the locker room, and nobody's going with it.
I think he's bleeding.
Or lost a contact. 5:33 to play in the half. Game still tied at 14. Palmer to inbound. He will nearly get a 5-second call. Gets it to Priest. Ooh, right. There's not an inch between his foot and that half-court line, was there? Priest with it out top to Palmer. Your Priest there, just going the ball going the backcourt. Now they'll call a reach-in foul here on Toyne.
That'll be Von Toyne's first and the team fifth against Porta AC. Ball out of bounds to the Sockies in front of the Porta bench.
Donnie Frey tried to show his soccer abilities. Didn't work out real well that time. Kicking the basketball.
No FIFA for
no Pele
Mr. Frey.
today.
Priest deep in the corner to Guthrie. Out
No
to Palmer.
FIFA for Frey. That sounds like a bad book.
All right, top of the key with it is Van Winkle. Left side, Palmer. He's got it deep in the corner, throws a long skip pass that
Holy cow.
was about 4 rows deep into the stands, and a turnover on the Sockies, their 7th.
He's thrown 2 that were harder than any football he threw the whole season, I think.
Game is knotted at 14 points apiece with 5 minutes to play in the half. Into the front court, Von Toyne. What an athlete he's been for this Porta AC squad. In several sports. Here's Carlock right wing, has Petty on him. They could go ISO there instead of the Privia. Left side, Rathgab. We've not seen Rathgab really fire it much.
How did Guthrie end up with Rathgab?
Lots of switches.
Down low, Toyne. Ball knocked away by Priest. It'll be saved by Rathgab. I think he could have let it go in the backcourt. Instead, he really made a nice effort to save the possession. Here's Carlock. Drives inside, gets past everybody, and scores.
Carlock 3.
Has 3. Makes it 16-14 and a timeout by the Sockies. We'll pause as well. 4:22 to play in the half. 16-14. Porta on top. Back with you after this.
When you or your family are feeling under the weather, you can count on Illini Express in Pittsfield. Illini Express is a walk-in clinic located on the south side of the Pittsfield Square and is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. $75 is the charge and can be billed to your insurance. Children must be at least 18 months old. Illini Express open 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday and on major holidays 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Illini Express, a partner of Illini Community Hospital in Pittsfield.
4:22 to play in the half. 16-14 is the advantage for the Blue Jays on top of the Sockies, as the Sockies whistled their first time out of the night.
Josh Marr's popular tonight, and his wife's even more popular on the camera, apparently.
Everybody get their makeup done the way they wanted to have done. I got mine done early today. Priest needs to get it across, does so to Shaw. Nice catch, athletic move, but then he, well, evidently didn't travel. He worked it down low to Petty, and Petty missed the layup. Rebound down to Mueller. What a strange run of events right there.
He was wide open and just got a little excited about it.
Down low with it is Mueller, and they'll say Shaw fouls him there.
Shaw thought he had the ball, but you're not going to get that one very often, especially when your back's turned.
Shaw's first teammate, it'll be Mueller to the free throw line, shooting 1-1. He's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He's got 4 points.
Take everybody playing with that intensity of Isaac Shaw, though, man. He really comes out to make it happen.
16-14 the score, 3:53 to go in the first half of play. Porta AC with the lead. First one up is good for Mueller. He'll get the bonus. Give him 5 now.
Those little things, that layup would have tied the game up. Now the Sockies have their work cut out for them in the last 3:53, trailing by 3.
Second up by Mueller, rolls off no good. Rebound comes down to Shaw, his 4th.
They get it to Palmer, who brings it up for the Sockies. 3:48 to play in the half. 17-14 Blue Jays with the advantage here. Palmer into a double team, out of it to Shaw. Look down, low pass, tip, then Stoneman away. Turnover number 8. Into the front court, Toyne on the run out. Little Euro step, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Isaac Shaw, his 5th. Hands it off to Palmer.
You call it Euro step, I'll call it traveling.
They didn't call it traveling, though, so you got to call it a Euro step then.
Free throw line, Petty with the basketball. Turns and faces. Out front to Palmer for a 3. It hits the front of the iron. Van Winkle's got a board. Works a nice pass down low to Priest. into Petty. Off to Van Winkle from the free throw line. It's short. Rebound saved in by a hustling Cooper Priest. To Palmer. 3:07 to play in the half. You can't question Pittsfield's effort right now. Execution not extremely good. Here's Priest. Step back. 3, no good. And on the rebound, Shaw might have bumped Mueller.
Maybe Petty too.
Mueller went flying out of bounds.
So do you call Mueller the rebound?
That's a turnover.
I don't know that he ever possessed it.
Okay, we won't give him that turnover there.
You guys are kind.
Well, I wouldn't give him a turnover there because he got fouled twice. 2:56 to play in the half. Shaw to Van Winkle. Looking in the corner, wasn't open. Instead works it back out front. It's physical out there for sure. Right side Van Winkle. Couple of pass fakes, threw it behind Petty. Turnover number 9. Into the front court. Rathgab going to try to run it down. Drives inside. Shot blocked by Palmer. Little man's game there, and Palmer with the board. He'll work it to Shaw into the front court. Fakes. Shot up. Blocked by Mueller. Shaw gets it right back. Goes in again. Shot up won't fall. Rebound to Mueller. Outlet pass to Toyne. Into the front court. Carlock knocked away by Palmer. Carlock gathers, shoots, and scores.
I don't know how he got that ball back.
Carlock with 5 ties the biggest lead for Port AC at 5.
19-14 with 2:15 to play in the half. Saki's down by 5, and now.
Oh my! That was the quickest 10 I've ever counted. Well, not true. One at AC Central was quicker, but that wasn't 10.
10th turnover on Pittsfield, and wow.
It was a quick 10. 2:09 to play in the half.
It was a quick 8.
Well, I could have sworn that the basket went in with about 2:15. There's 2:06 left now, and the ball's been in play for 3 seconds, but play on. Privia with it right side. He'll work it out between the circles to Carlock. Left side, Mueller. Mueller going to work off of the screen from Carlock. Steps back now and shoots a 3, and it's good. Mueller from downtown and extends the lead out to 8. Been an eternity since the Sakis have scored.
Mueller with 8.
22-14 advantage for Porta. Now Palmer hits Guthrie in the hands, and it goes off of his hands and out of bounds. Turnover number 11 on the Sakis. Van Winkle sits down as Tom Have returns for Pittsfield.
One of the keys, you work hard to get open. You got to be ready to catch the basketball, and that time the Sakis were not ready to do that.
1:39 to play in the half. An 8-point lead and the basketball for Porta AC Central.
8-0 run for Porta, in fact.
Out front with it is Carlock. Right side, Toyne, 3, no good. Went halfway down and would not fall through. Now a pass is tipped out of bounds by Toyne as Tom Have looked to throw the outlet pass. Here's Thomas back in. Cooper Priest takes the chair for Pittsfield.
Hey, Tom Have needs a ball fake a couple times. That first pass is being deflected or caught every time.
Here is Minor returning, and Privia sits down for the Blue Jays. 1:22 to play in the half. 22-14 advantage for Porta AC. They're 18-3. Sakis are 6-12 on the year. Palmer with the basketball across to Guthrie, to Thomas. He'll attack. Now has picked it up. Throws it in the corner to Tom Have. Had to make a nice play to run it down. Right back out top to Palmer. Just over a minute to play in the half. Guthrie with the basketball to Palmer. Right side, Jonathan Thomas. Looks down low. Pressuring him as Marr has already used the dribble. Palmer with the basketball. Brad Tom Have trying to direct some traffic from the sideline. Free throw line with it, Shaw into Guthrie. Nice ball movement, and Guthrie scores. 22-16 with 40 ticks to play in the half. Right side, Mueller off the screen from Toyne. Explodes to the basket. Shot up is good as he hung in the air and gets it to go. And one opportunity for Mason Mueller on a nice take to the rack.
Mueller with 10. That foul is going to go against Guthrie. That'll be his first, and the team 9th against Pittsfield. Mueller with 10, 24-16 the score, 8-point lead for Porta AC. 35 seconds to go in the first half of play. 8 is their biggest lead right now. Mueller trying to make it bigger than that as he's got one free throw. Short, no good. Rebound comes down to Palmer.
Palmer wants to push into the front court. Right side, Tom Have. Didn't get his feet set. Fires the 3, no good. Rebound down to Guthrie. Fights it away from Shaw. Palmer with it with 23 seconds to play. The Sakis will get another opportunity here. Down by 8 just before halftime. Left side, Tom Have in the corner to Guthrie. Guthrie off to Palmer near the sideline with 10. Needs to take a dribble, finally does. Now skips it across to Tom Have. This time the feeder's set, same result, no good. Rebound, Shaw muscles up for one and gets it to go.
That was impressive.
Inbounds to Toyne. He takes a couple of steps, fires half court off the back iron, no good. And we head to halftime where the Porta AC Blue Jays lead the Pittsfield Sockies by the score of 24-18 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Halftime stats and analysis your way after this.
At CASCOM, we're proud to provide the communication services you need to get the most from today's technology. Our people make it happen. We're part of your community, and we take pride in delivering excellent customer service. If you ever have a question, give us a call. We're here to help. CASCOM, connecting our community.
Great Rivers Bank is your hometown full-service bank that offers highly competitive products you need to check out. Located in Barry, Liberty, and Pittsfield, you won't have to go far for the best banking between the rivers. Whether you want to make your money grow or plant a seed for the future, we can help you find the best financial path. Look for us online or call 217-335-2393 to find out about our special rates that will keep you liquid in 2019. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. Your local Pekin Life Insurance agent, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield, has a way to make it easy to stay ahead of rising medical costs while you are retired with a Medicare Supplement insurance plan. You will have access to discounts on eye exams, eyeglasses, contact lenses, LASIK correction surgery, hearing aids, hearing exams, and more at no charge. Call your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agency, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield at 217-742-9595. Not connected with or endorsed by the U.S. government or the federal Medicare program. The purpose of this communication is the solicitation of insurance. Respondents will be contacted by a Pekin Life Insurance Company agent.
Welcome back at halftime. A 24-18 advantage for the Porta AC Blue Jays on top of the Pittsfield Sockies. Porta led 15-12 after one quarter and outscored the Sockies 10-6 in the second quarter to take this 6-point lead into the halftime break. In fact, the Blue Jays have led by as many as 8. Pittsfield had a 1-point lead as we've had 2 lead changes in the contest. We are also tied twice at 9 and at 14. Turnovers in the contest for the Sockies, 11 in the first half compared to just 6 for the Blue Jays. Fouling situation looks like this. The Porta AC squad was whistled for 5 team fouls, 2 by Gabe Carlock and then a single on Rathgab, Toyne, and Marr. The Sockies were whistled for 9 team fouls, 2 Jonathan Thomas, 2 Jack Palmer, 2 Cade Tomhabe, a single on Shaw and a single on Guthrie, along with Griffin Van Winkle in the first half. In the fouling side for the Sockies, it is a 24-18 advantage for Porta AC Central on top of Pittsfield. The timeout here. John will have a look at the rest of your halftime stats after this.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the area. Small groups called huddles meet regularly in our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County schools to support coaches and athletes. Jack Hull, longtime radio broadcaster and sports official, is serving with Julie and Todd throughout the Western Illinois region. We need your support as boosters, first in prayer and also with your financial monthly support. You can help us strengthen the huddles in your schools. Contact us at westernilfca.org to find out more and get our contact information. Won't you join us in lifting Jesus Christ up in our schools, athletes, coaches, and communities? Go to westernilfca.org or email me at jhull@fca.org. Get involved in FCA for your youth today.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Welcome back. 24-18, the advantage at halftime for Porta AC Central over the Pittsfield Sockies. And here's John with your halftime stats.
First for the Pittsfield Sockies, they finished first half shooting 8 of 25 from the floor, 32%, 2 of 10 from 3, 20%, and have yet to shoot a free throw on the evening. They are led in scoring by Isaac Shaw with 6 points to go along with 7 rebounds. Then 3 points apiece for Thomas and Van Winkle, 4 for Cooper Priest, and then 2 points for Will Guthrie on the night to go along with 3 offensive rebounds. For Porta AC, they finished the first half shooting 9 of 20 from the floor, 45%, 2 of 8 from 3, 25%, 4 of 9 from the free throw line for 44%, led in scoring by Mason Mueller with 10 points to go along with 5 rebounds, 7 points for Von Toyn all in the first quarter, 5 points for Gabe Carlock, and 2 points for Tyler Miner in the first half to get to their 24.
Well, the Sockies had good intensity in the first half of play, but some turnovers in that second quarter allowed Porta to build the lead to as many as 8. And here at halftime, lead by 6. And for Porta AC, their money men doing what they are supposed to do. 10 for Mueller, 7 for Miner, and Carlock has a pretty solid 5 and has played well on the defensive end as well, with 3 or 4 steals in the first half for Gabe Carlock. It's 24-18, Porta AC on top of Pittsfield. The halftime score here, as always, brought to you by Trash Queen for your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. They can also help you with roll-off dumpsters. Call Trash Queen 217-320-4320. That's 320-4320 for Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties. A timeout here. We'll talk more and get ready for the second half of play on Central Illinois Sports.
Geared Up is your local choice for custom apparel and awards. No matter the season, sport, or event, we've got the gear to make it a success. Ask us about our fundraising program, available to all schools, businesses, and community organizations. Check us out online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up, custom apparel, and awards.
The Bank of Bluffs and the Meredosia Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meredosia. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meredosia Community Bank, member FDIC. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248 248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233, 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and new to their staff, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. 24-18 is the lead for Porta AC Central here at the halftime break over the Pittsfield Sockies. The Blue Jays will get the basketball to start the second half of play and try to extend on this lead here at the half. Really want to one more time give kudos to Scott Bacon and the Socky Boys basketball team sold T-shirts ahead of time for this event to help raise funds for local cancer patients. And also kudos to the Port AC guys as they bought in very, very early and, they asked and were very, very willing to participate. And glad the weather cooperated. A little bit of snow out there, but not too bad. And glad that they were able to have the event here tonight, and a good basketball game to boot. So really a good event here at Voschel Gymnasium. We also remind you once again, tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock at the Crossroads Center in Pittsfield. It's the Socky Nation Pancake and Sausage Breakfast, 7 to 10. $6 all-you-can-eat pancakes and sausage. Kids 5 and under eat for free. We are just about ready to start the second half of play. Again, the Blue Jays will have the basketball here to start the second half. And both teams, they were neck and neck in turnovers there for a while, and the Porta really started taking a lot better care of the basketball. The Sockies continue to turn it over with 11 in that first half, so going to have to value the basketball more and try to use Porta's aggressiveness against them to open up some backdoor plays, but the Blue Jays are very picky when it comes to when they will be aggressive on the defensive end, so it's tough to really know when you can have an opportunity for that backdoor opportunity. It's a very good ball team, very well coached, and a disciplined squad, really fun to watch. These two teams should be in the same sectional complex. The Sockies will host a regional, and the other, I do believe, is hosted by Pleasant Plains. It'll be Porta basketball. Rathgab, Toyne, Mueller, Minor, and Carlock, the original starters for the Blue Jays. The Sockies have Tomhave, Guthrie, Shaw, Thomas, and Palmer, their original starters as well. Ready to roll here to start the second half as Rathgab will bring it up against the man-to-man defense of Pittsfield. Works it left side to Toyne, and they're going to call Minor for an offensive foul on an illegal screen.
It's going to be Tyler Minor's first foul, team first of the second half, 7th turnover against Porta AC.
After one quarter, Plains leads West Central 14-13 at Winchester.
Guthrie with the basketball, gets it over to Tomhave, drives the lane, bounce pass down low. Shaw lost the ball on the dribble, stolen away. Turnover number 12. Out of the front court, Rathgab finds Toyne leaking back. His shot is up and good. Von Toyne with 9, and makes it a 26-18, 8-point lead, tying the largest lead of the contest. Here are the Blue Jays. Guthrie with it to Tomhave. Got to get it across. They do so to Guthrie. In the middle to Palmer. Palmer will put it on the floor. Now rises and shoots the shot. No good. Rebound down to Shaw. He'll put it on the deck. Loses his footing and turns it over. Now they'll call Toyne for a travel.
So 13th turnover against Pittsfield, 8th against Porta AC. Ball out of bounds along the sideline.
Pittsfield just needs to keep their feet underneath of them, play the offense.
7:17 to play here in the third. An 8-point lead for Porta. Basketball in the hands of Pittsfield's Jack Palmer. Works it out to Guthrie, right side Tomhave. Tomhave will take a single bounce to Thomas near the sideline. Patient with it there is Jonathan Thomas. Shaw, Palmer, left side over to Tomhave. Looks for an opening. Trying to get the defense of Porta moving around. The ball kicked by Von Toyne. It rolls all the way in the backcourt. And it'll be Socky ball out of bounds. Right in front of their own bench. Tomhave to throw it in. Does so in the backcourt to Palmer. Palmer will throw the bounce to Tomhave. Back to Palmer. Over to Thomas, looking for Tomhave in the corner right side. Now he's in a peck of trouble, though, as Thomas gets it to Guthrie, to Tomhave. Corner shot, 3, good from downtown. Cade Tomhave with his first 3 of the night. Makes it 26-21. 6:30 to play in the third, and now they'll call Mueller for traveling.
And he did.
He took a step ahead of time. 6:31 left third quarter. Trash Queen scoreboard. 26-21 in favor of Porta, and Saki's on the offensive attack.
Palmer to Thomas. Thomas to Tomhave, to Guthrie, still yet to cross the half-court line. Does so on the pass to Thomas. Left side, Shaw. Shaw will throw the long skip over to Guthrie. Guthrie holds it high above his head. Now he's picked up the dribble, needs some help. Gets it to Jonathan Thomas. 6:11 to play in the third. 26-21 advantage for Port AC Central. Tomhave has it, lets the double team come toward him. Works it out front to Guthrie. Playing an offense a long way away from the basket right now are the Sakis, above the volleyball line. Now free throw line, Shaw tries to throw a pass. It's stolen away by Tyler Miner.
14th turnover on Pittsfield.
Already the third of the third quarter. Into the front court, Carlock drives the lane. His runner is good, and he's fouled.
The help defense was slow coming around, and Shaw picks up the foul.
Carlock with 7, Shaw's first foul against Pittsfield on the second half.
You know, so much of the time as we see it, Charlie, it's the guard's not stopping the penetration, and it gets the big guys in foul trouble. Now Shaw will have to take a chair for just a moment.
28-21 the score. Port AC with the lead, 5:50 to go. And Carlock shooting 1. Shot is short, no good.
Guthrie had the board for Pittsfield. 5:45 to play in the third. Palmer gets it across to Tomhave. Out near the half-court line, Thomas. Left side over to Palmer. Back to Jonathan Thomas. To Palmer on the wing. Turned down the 3. Now he's bodied up by Rathgab. Free throw line, Priest with the ball. He'll put up a shot from there. It's too hard. And the rebound to Tyler Miner. His second of the night. Works it into the front court to Mueller. A 7-point lead in the basketball for Porta AC Central. Carlock looking down low. Now a foul called from behind. Looked like Guthrie got him.
That'll be Guthrie's team second. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket.
Toyne to trigger. Does so out front to Mueller. Now the bounce it down low to Toyne, and they'll call a foul on Thomas.
Yep, Thomas's team third of the half, and boy, they really let him play a lot more than this in the first half, didn't they?
5:16 to play in the third. It's still 7.
Oh, Thomas had his Van Winkle in. Van Winkle tried to break his ankle getting to his man to guard.
Watch the tall line there on the volleyball line. Here's a nice take to the basket by Carlock. Can't complete, and the rebound down to Guthrie for the Sakis.
His 5th.
Off to Palmer, into the front court, finds Van Winkle. To Guthrie, he puts up I guess it was a shot, and the rebound down to Mueller. Into the front court, down low to Toyne, reverse layup, good. And Pittsfield wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 30-21, Blue Jays up by 9. Largest lead of the night right now for Port AC. Back with you after this.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
4:54 to play in the third. A 30-21 advantage for Port AC Central as they built their largest lead of the night right now. And Brad Tomhave called the timeout for the Sakis. We're back to live action as Palmer and Priest look to bring the ball toward the front court. Priest to Tomhave, still yet to cross. They do get it across to Priest. Priest will drive inside, throw a pass down low to Palmer. Palmer says, get me out of this spot. He'll throw a pass that's tipped. Van Winkle runs it down. Really in a tough spot there to Guthrie, who will gather, shoot, and score.
He's got 4.
Makes it 30-23, 4.5 minutes to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Miner with it right wing, throws it deep in the corner to Rathgab. There's the long skip over to Carlock. Carlock with a dribble out top to Mueller. Mueller will take it deep in the corner now to Toyne. Off to Carlock. Little stutter step, drive in, layup good. Another and one opportunity for Gabe Carlock.
Carlock with 9.
I think Guthrie's going to pick this one up, is he not?
Count the basket. Foul on Guthrie. That'll be his third, team fourth. Carlock to the line where he's got 9 points on the night. He's 1-4 from the free throw line. 32-23 the score, 9-point lead for Porta AC. 4:16 to go in the third quarter of play. Carlock shooting one once again. His shot is up and it rolls out no good. Rebound comes down to Priest, his first.
They're working to Tom Abe, now to Palmer. 3-on-3. Palmer attacks, works to the left side to Shaw. He just got the feet tangled up that time.
15th turnover on Pittsfield. He went to move and his feet didn't.
4:08 to play in the third.
That's why he needs to get the ball in the right spot for him to be able to go to the basket.
32-23, advantage for Porta, shooting for their largest lead of the night right now. Left side with it is Mueller. He has it stolen away by Palmer.
10th turnover on Porta AC.
Palmer going to drive in, little floater up too hard. And on the rebound, Van Winkle's over the back. Palmer didn't want anything to do with throwing up against Mueller that time and tried to shoot a floater from about 8 feet away.
Van Winkle's second, team fifth.
Pull it back out then. Don't just throw up a garbage shot where your team has no chance of scoring. Got to have a little bit of knowledge of where you're at on the floor.
3:49 to play in the third. 32-23 advantage for the Blue Jays. Toyne across against Palmer. Left side, Rathgab. It's a run through the screen down low. Now down in the Miner. Miner fakes, puts it up. He's fouled and one.
Miner with 4 now. Foul going to be against Priest, his first, team sixth. Miner shooting 1.
Kind of becoming a strength game right now, isn't it, Charlie? One team showing how much stronger they are and able to take the ball for the and one. You foul them, but if you don't foul them hard, they're going to take it right to the hole, and Porta's being impressive in this third quarter.
34-23, 9-point lead for Porta. Shot up and good by Miner, give him 5, and a 10-point lead, biggest of the night now for Porta AC.
Wouldn't 35-23 be a 12-point lead?
Excuse me, it would be.
Into the front court, Van Winkle on the runaway. Ball was goaltending called against Mueller. You know, I was never, ever called for goaltending.
And was that was Palmer with the shot there?
That was Van Winkle.
Oh,
Van Winkle, and I never had a free throw blocked in 4 years of basketball.
Van Winkle with 5 now.
3:25 to play in the third. 35-25, the advantage for Porta AC. Blue Jays back on the attack here. Carlock with it. Has put on the dribble. Works it down to Mueller against Guthrie. Little fadeaway, no good. Rebound down to Palmer. He'll turn and take it into the front court himself. Palmer into the corner on the right side. Fell from his feet, and he turned it over.
16.
Mueller with the basketball. Going to drive in against Guthrie. Guthrie with 3 fouls. Blocks the shot. Rebound down to Tom Hay.
Guthrie's coming up with the challenge there. Mueller wants to go right at him, and Guthrie's not backing down.
2:50 to play in the third. Saki's trying to cut it to single digits. Palmer, right side, Priest. Couldn't get free. Off to Palmer. Palmer to Tom Hay. Tom Hay going to fire at 3. Rattles in and out, no good. Rebound pulled in by Carlock.
His second.
Carlock takes it across himself. Crosses over, goes to the left side of the basket. Shot fake, shot up, no good, but he's fouled. They'll shoot a pair.
Foul going to be Priest's second, I believe. And it will be. His second, team 7th. Carlock to the free throw line, shooting a pair. He's 1-4 from the free throw line. He's got 9. 35-25, 10-point lead for Porta AC. 2:31 to go in the third quarter of play. First one up for Carlock is good. He's got 10.
To Tom Hayes' defense on that last shot he took, you got to not throw the pass behind somebody so they can set their feet.
Next one up by Carlock, also good. Give him 11.
What, third man in double figures, did you say?
It is the third man in double figures, correct.
Van Winkle across to a tough pass. Finally did get it. Now Tomei fires a 3, and he's fouled from behind by Rathgab. Let's say got him on the arm.
Rathgab second, team second. Tom Have to the free throw line, shooting 3. First 3 free throws of the night for Pittsfield. 37-25, 12-point lead for Porta AC. Ties their biggest of the night. 2:21 to go in the third quarter of play. Tom Have shooting 3 free throws.
They're free, too.
Free throws. First one up is short, no good.
Great looking student section tonight, all decked out in their pink shirts as they take a charge for cancer.
And Tom Have's second attempt is up and it's good. Give him 4. Makes it 37-26. He'll get one more.
Shaw going to check back in here in a moment.
Third one a little long, no good. Rebound comes down to Mueller, his 7th.
To Carlock, wants to push into Rathgab. Nice shot fake, drives inside, get caught down there, has to work it back out. All the way around the perimeter, Toyne down to Minor, and he's fouled by Tom Have.
It'll be Tom Have's third teammate. Minor to the free throw line, shooting 1 and 1. He's 1-for-1 from there. He's got 5.
Impressive ball movement by PORTA.
8 fouls by the Sockies, and there's still 2:11 left in the third.
37-26 the score. 2:11 to go in the third, as Charlie told you.
Pull Shaw back, so he's not coming into the game right now.
Minor shooting 1 and 1. His first is up. It's good. He'll get the bonus. He's got 6. Makes it 38-26, ties their biggest lead at 12. Minor trying to extend that with this next free throw. Shot in, it is also good. Give him 7.
39-26. Now here's a ball stolen away on the inbounds. Shot up by Carlock, no good. Ball last. Well, it's last touched by Palmer, but they'll give the Sockies the ball here.
Mulligan.
Here comes Noah Gay into the game for the first time. He will replace Jack Palmer. 2:04 to play in the third. 39-26 advantage for PORTA AC. Bounce to Priest into a double team. Throws out of it to Tom Have. Tom Have will work it across on the dribble. Bounce pass right side, Van Winkle. Works it down to Priest. Turnaround shot from the baseline, no good. Gay there for the putback, won't fall. The rebound comes away to Carlock. He'll push it ahead to Toyne. Toyne will drive it against Tom Have, and will be called
for a double dribble. 11th turnover against PORTA AC.
Tom Have said, if I'm going to take a charge, I just seen you call a foul on him. Double dribble's okay, but guys, that kind of hurt.
Tom Have down as Palmer back in.
1:46 to play in the third. 39-26 advantage for the Blue Jays. Pittsfield with the basketball. Gay to Van Winkle. Van Winkle will throw it way into the front court. Try to throw a pass from about 50 feet away. And it's knocked out of bounds by Mueller. He then runs into the cheerleaders.
He said, I'm sorry to 4 of them.
Introduced himself to a couple of them as he was down there.
He said, boy, you're kind of a cute little girl. How are you?
It was it's kind of one of those Ferris Bueller moments.
Yes.
The bounce pass coming here into Gay. Gay puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound fought for. Palmer on the floor after it, as is Mueller, as is Carlock, and it's a jump ball to be Pittsfield ball with 1:30 to play in the third. Good hustle by both squads.
5 bodies on the floor, and Rathgab will come out for just a little while. Here comes Pettit back in, also Privia in. He'll set Minor down. Minor's look pretty good again tonight.
Minor does a lot of things right for this PORTA AC team, makes him go.
Inbounds pass to Priest, wide open from 6, missed the shot. Rebound is loose, and Privia, good hustle to get the board. Throws it ahead to Pettit. Pettit will slow it down to Toyne. Toyne now dribbles toward the free throw line. 1:18 to play in the third. A 13-point lead in the basketball for the Blue Jays. Privia off of the screen. Works it over to Carlock. In the corner it goes to Toyne. Toyne will throw the no-look pass right side Privia. He'll try the baseline move, cut off there by Palmer. Out top Pettit to Toyne. Left side Carlock. Carlock little screen and roll with a minute to play in the third. In the corner Toyne. Down low to Mueller. Mueller's shot no good. Rebound Palmer will run it down for the Sockies. He wants to push it into the front court. 47 ticks to play in this third quarter. Priest, right side deep three is an air ball. Palmer will save it in bounds, but it comes free to Toyne. Toyne a 2-on-1, drives in off to Pettit. Pettit's shot is, no good. It might have been fouled, and the rebound to Priest. 30 seconds.
Play on.
30 seconds to play in the third. Still a 13-point PORTA lead. Gay to Priest. Back to Gay, right side Palmer. 39-26 Blue Jays. Saki's looking for a shot to make it a little closer here. Van Winkle left wing. He'll drive the middle, gets it down low to Priest. Back reach around to Guthrie on a nice find, and Guthrie finishes with 2.
He's got 6.
Makes it 39-28, 5 seconds. Toyne with the ball. Little stutter step, kicks it right side. Mueller, 3 ball on the way, no good. And
Mueller got fouled after that, and Coach Rathgeb was not happy about it. No call. We've reached the third quarter in 39-28 Porta. 8 minutes to go. We're back after these. You or your family are feeling under the weather, you can count on Illini Express in Pittsfield. Illini Express is a walk-in clinic located on the south side of the Pittsfield Square and is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. $75 is the charge and can be billed to your insurance. Children must be at least 18 months old. Illini Express opens 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday and on major holidays 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Illini Express, a partner of Illini Community Hospital in Pittsfield.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
39-28 after 3 quarters. Porta with the lead. It'll be Porta basketball. John's got shooting percentage.
Saki shooting 12 of 39 from the floor and 31%, 3 of 13 from 3. Porta 14 of 32, 44%, 2 of 9 from 3.
Blue Jays have the basketball as Rathgab is out there along with Privia, Mueller, Pettit, and the 5th man is Carlock, and now 3 seconds going to be called against Braden Pettit.
12 turnover against Porta AC. Miner was in the locker room for a moment, so he's back now.
So he retaped the finger. He's got a broken finger, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
That's what they told us at Winchester, correct?
Guthrie had the long pass, was trying to get it to Palmer, and they'll call a foul against Carlock.
Is it Carlock or Privia?
Sure looked like Carlock.
It'll be Carlock, his 3rd, team 3rd. Actually, they put it on. There we go. It was just slow. Okay.
Inbounds pass comes into Guthrie. He put up a shot, no good. Rebound tipped around. Palmer trying to get the board. It'll be Saki ball.
Good hustle by Palmer that time.
Toyne in. Pettit takes a chair for the Blue Jays. 7:38 to play. 39-28 advantage for Porta AC Central on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tom Have to Palmer. Also out there Shaw, Guthrie, and Gay. Gay has it on the wing right side. Spins away from the man, works it on the baseline to Guthrie. Long skip over to Palmer. Good luck 3 ball, no good on the long shot and the rebound to Mueller.
His 8th.
He'll work it to Toyne. Toyne will dribble toward the top of the key against Guthrie. Now right side Privia. In the corner is Carlock. Wide open 3, and he airballed it. Rebound down to Gay. Off to Palmer. Palmer right side, Tom Have will fake the 3. Dish it on the baseline to Guthrie. Throws it up for grabs in the middle. Shaw tips it out. Tom Have runs it down, fires a shot too short. And the rebound pulled in by Mueller is 9th. Off to Rathgab. He'll throw it up for Toyne, and the shot is good.
Oh, my.
And a foul going to be called. Toyne makes the shot and one here.
No reason to foul a kid when he's up like that. That was a bad play by the Sakis.
Got the basket. Foul on Palmer, his 3rd, team 9th.
And it's going to be 1-1.
Yep, you're lucky it wasn't an intentional foul and almost a flagrant.
Toyne with 13, 41-28 the score, 13-point lead for Porta AC, 6:54 to go in the ball game. And Toyne shooting 1-1. As they're calling the foul after the shot, first is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Shaw. That's his 9th.
6:50 to play. 41-28 advantage for the Blue Jays. Tom Have, left side 3. Lets it fly too hard. It took a while, but the ball hit the bracing. They pulled the whistle. Here's Miner into the game. He will replace Mueller.
What is the shooting from 3-point line for the Sakis tonight, John?
They are 3 of 16. Porta AC is 2 of 10.
Carlock gets it to the free throw line. Going to work it out to Toyne. Toyne hit a 3 to start the game. Now he fires one up. It's partially blocked, and the rebound down to Shaw. Off to Gay, into the front court Palmer. near the corner right side. Long skip to Tomhay, fakes the three, dishes in low to Shaw, dribbles, and they're going to call a foul on Rathgab.
That'll be Rathgab's third, team fourth. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Pittsfield. 41-28, 13-point lead for Porta AC, 6:19 to go in the ball game. Rathgab out as Marr comes back in.
Thank you.
It's been a while since we've seen Marr.
Probably the first half.
Gay gonna drive inside. He gonna lose the
Lost
ball out of
it.
bounds. Turnover. Not a turnover. They're gonna say Porter got a hand on it.
Maybe Minor touched it.
Might have been a quick hand.
Take care of the ball when you go to the basket.
The invisible hand.
Inbounds to Tomhay, to Palmer. Wide open three. Good. Cuts the lead to 10.
Palmer with his first 3 points of the night.
41-31, 6 minutes to play. Marr across to Privia, works it in the corner to Minor. Minor will throw it in the middle to Toyne. He's fouled by Gay on the floor.
I was going to say there's
It's
no
gonna
way
be
you can
two
count
shots.
that. Noah Gay with his first, team 10th.
Von Toyne's been fouled hard a lot tonight. He's right back at it, stretches out a little bit, and he'll go to the free throw line.
These are his second and third free throws of the night.
41-31, Porter with the lead, 5:55 left on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
He's 0 for 1 from there. He's got 13. 41-31 the score, 10-point lead. 5:55 to go. First one up and good for Toyne. Give him 14.
30-27, West Central over Plains at halftime at Winchester tonight.
And Toyne's second is up, and it also is good. Give him 15.
Lead back out to a dozen with 5:55 remaining. Guthrie to Tomhay, works it across to Palmer. Palmer will throw it up for grabs, and Gay grabs it. Down low to Shaw. Shot up is good.
Shaw with 8.
43-33. 5:38 left in this contest. Here's a turnover by the Blue Jays as Shaw tipped it away, and then a push going to be called against Marr, possibly,
Yep.
or Minor.
Marr's going to pick up the foul as the ball was knocked away, and he kind of got caught in a bad spot there.
Marr's second, team 5th. Mueller back in the game, as sitting down will be Carlock.
Sakis with a chance to cut it to single digits here. Down by 10 with 5:30 to play. Palmer, the Gay left side. Works it under the half-court line, now to Tomhay on the right wing. Skips it over to Palmer. Palmer with a three, no good off the back iron. Rebound down to Minor.
His third.
Worked the outlet pass to Toyne, wants to run. Bounce pass down to Privia, whose shot is
No good as he was fouled by Guthrie with no call.
Thought he traveled even before that.
into the front court. Tomhay puts it on the floor. Out top the Gay, stolen away by Marr. Marr with the steal. Layup is no good, but he's fouled. He'll shoot it there.
That'll be Noah Gay's second foul and double bonus. But 2 shots here for Marr. Looking for his first points of the night. 43-33 the score. Pittsfield with the 10-point lead. Pittsfield down by 10. Porta AC with the 10-point lead. 5:02 to go in the ballgame. Marr shooting a pair. First one up for him. Rolls off, no good.
John almost orchestrated one of the biggest comebacks by the Sakis in 2 seconds ever.
20-point swing.
20-point swing, exactly.
Here's Van Winkle back in. Tomhay sits down for Pittsfield.
Second up by Marr is good. Give him a point. Make it an 11-point lead once again for Porta AC.
44-33 with 5 minutes left. Been a long second half. Into the front court, Palmer rises from the free throw line and scores.
He's got 5.
44-35 with 4:50 remaining. Into the front court, Mueller right side. Drives the baseline, spins, works it in the corner to Marr. Right back down to Mueller. Double team comes his way. Nice find to Privy, whose shot is off the mark. Rebound tipped around. Shaw fighting for it, as is Minor. They go hard into the bleachers, and they will say it is Porta ball.
Shaw would have let it go. It would have been the Sakis ball, I think, because I believe Mueller tipped it.
4:37 to play.
Always better to hustle after it, though.
Toyne to inbound, looking. He'll throw a pass. It's tipped, stolen away by Gay.
14th turnover.
Gay doesn't have numbers, so he'll turn it back out to Palmer. Palmer will take it out top the Gay. 4:27 remaining to Palmer left side. In the middle to Shaw. Down low ball. Nice recovery that time by Mueller to tip it away.
19th turnover on Pittsfield.
Into the front court, Mueller. He'll work it out to Minor at the free throw line. Drives in, dishes across to Privia, and threw it away.
15th turnover on Porta AC. And the turnovers are what's keeping the Sockies in this game.
I will say, and their hustle.
They
definitely
played
that much
too.
harder tonight than I've seen them play any time this season.
Most definitely.
Guthrie, Gay, right back to Guthrie. Throws a pass into Palmer. Palmer drives in, and the ball is blocked by Mueller, and then the ball gets stuck in the rim. Brad Thomas says, I think you got to count it, don't you?
No, it was going up.
Foul going to go against.
Griffin Van Winkle is not going to try to knock that down again, though.
No.
Mueller, his first team sixth.
He didn't get much air in that one.
They're going to
Get
talk
together
about it
and say
here.
2 shots.
Okay.
Nope, he pinned it up against the rim, and that was not goaltending.
Palmer to the free throw line. He's, for the first time tonight, he's got 5 points. 44-35, 9-point lead for Port AC. 4:03 to go in the game. Palmer's first is up and good. Give him 6.
Palmer's played hard in the second half. He's had a little trouble with some turnovers, but he has really tried to play hard.
Gay sits down as Priest back in the game.
All you can ask for is effort.
Next one is up and also good for Palmer. Give him 7.
44-37, 4 minutes to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Marr to Toyne, in the middle to Mueller. Lets everybody cross, protects the ball, gets it to Toyne out near the half-court line. They'll come out and double him. Toyne will split the defense with a dribble and gets fouled. 2 shots for Toyne.
Priest stuck the knee out that time, I do. Oh, my!
It's going to be Guthrie's 4th.
Priest might have stuck the knee out, but Guthrie got called for the foul that time.
Toyne to the free throw line, shooting double bonus. He's got 15. He is 2 for 3 from the free throw line. 44-37 the score, 3:46 to go.
If you remember when the Sockies took the big lead 2 years ago, an older Mueller just about brought PORTA back for the win. Maybe the Sockies can make the same type of comeback.
Did he miss the first, Charlie?
He did.
You tell
He did.
me? Okay. Second for Toyne is good. Give him 16.
He's had a night.
45-37, lead back to 8. Here's a pass from Van Winkle that was behind Palmer, and then the Blue Jays obliged by throwing it back away themselves. Here's Palmer, drives in the lane. Dishes to Shaw. Off the Van Winkle, and he travels.
21st turnover on Pittsfield. 16 now on Port AC.
Oh, here's Carlock back into the game.
As Privia sits down.
3:32 left. 45-37 advantage for the Blue Jays. Marr and Toyne look to bring it across. So throw the long pass over to Carlock. Back out near the half-court line, Toyne. An 8-point lead and the basketball for Port AC. Toyne with it. Double team comes his way, out of it to Carlock. Carlock will turn and give it in the corner to Mueller. Mueller drives in right by everybody and scores.
He's got 12. First 2 points of the second half for him.
47-37 with 3 minutes left. Van Winkle to Tom Have. Tom Have will work it across over to Priest. Priest to the middle to Van Winkle. Shot fake out to Priest for a 3 on the way, too hard. Rebound over the back was Carlock.
Shaw with great position on the offensive board that time.
Carlock's 4th, team 7th shot of the free throw line, shooting 1 and 1. He's got 8 points on the night. 47-37, PORTA with the 10-point lead, 2:44 to go in the game. Shaw looking for his first free throw now. His first is up and it's good. Give him the bonus. He's got 9.
Over at Camp Point the other night, he looked much better from the free throw line, much more comfortable.
9 points to go along with 10 boards. Makes it 47-38. Cut it down to a 9-point lead. Shaw's second is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Mueller. That's his 10th, so he's got the double-double on the evening.
Carlock with it, out top Toyne, 2:37 remaining. He will work the dribble out top to Rathgab. Rathgab directing some traffic out there. 2:27 left, 47-38 Blue Jays, and a timeout whistled for PORTA. We'll pause as well, 2:25 remaining. 47-38, PORTA AC on top. Back with you after this.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
2:25 remaining, 47-38, the advantage for Porta AC Central to be ball out of bounds.
John Kennedy.
What?
I have no idea what the
I'm so confused.
heck it was you just said.
I know what he said, but I'm still confused.
Rathgab with it to Priest. Priest, guarding, I should say, Toyn. Near the sideline right side to Rathgab. He'll try the drive in, and Gay called for the foul, his third.
Gay's third, and Rathgab to the free throw line, shooting double bonus. Looking for his first points of the evening. He's yet to shoot a free throw. 47-38, 9-point lead for Port AC. 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the game.
Guthrie will check in on after the first free throw.
First one up for Rathgab is good.
So Guthrie in, Shaw down. On the other side, Carlock takes a chair. And back into the game is Minor.
Guthrie with 4 fouls, Shaw with 3. And Rathgab second is up, and it's no good. Rebound comes down to Guthrie.
They work it off to Palmer. 2:05 remaining to Tom Have. The ball sweep, gives it off to Palmer. Might have traveled. Right side, Tom Have. Couldn't get free for the shot. Now a man falls down. Priest gets it at the free throw line to Tom Have. Right side, 3-ball, no good. Rebound, Gay over the back.
That'll be Gay's fourth. Walk to the other end and shoot 2. Shooting will be Von Toyn.
A lot of free throws for Porta.
There are 14 for 25 on the
We
night.
have 8 fouls with 2:21 left in the third quarter.
48-38 the score, 1:51 to go in the game. Port AC with the 10-point lead. Toyn's first is up and good. Give him 17.
49-38, 1:51 left.
And Toyn makes them both, give him 18.
Lead out to 12 with 1:50 remaining. Priest with it in the backcourt. To Gay, back to Priest. Dribbles to the middle, down low to Palmer. Palmer fakes, puts up a reverse layup, he missed it. And Mueller's got the board for the Blue Jays.
His 11th.
1:36 remaining. 11 boards for Mueller to go along with 12 points.
Correct.
Pretty good night. Here's a pass out front. It was over and back going to be called against the Blue Jays.
17th turnover on Port AC.
She's back.
And it'll be Pittsfield ball with Palmer to throw it in. To Tom Have, 1:23 remaining. 50-38 Blue Jays. Try to throw it across to Palmer. They got it there. Now he'll throw it away.
22nd turnover on Pittsfield.
Rathgab with the steal, fouled by Tom Have on the shot.
Tom Have's fourth. Rathgab to the free throw line where he is 1 for 2. 50-38, the 12-point lead for Port AC, 1:14 to go in the game. Rathgab shooting a pair. His first 2 both looked short out of his hand, but he made 1 of 2. First one up for him is good. Give him 2. Makes it 51-38. Dribbles it a couple of times. Benson eyes the bucket up with the second, and it rolls through.
52-38. 1:12 to play. Palmer with it in the backcourt. Takes it across to Guthrie. There was a pass that Minor knocks out of bounds. At the 106 mark, it'll stay with the Sakis on the baseline, it appears.
Trying to get it to Priest, who was wide open under the basket, but couldn't get it there.
It's much harder when you try to throw it through the guy.
That is true.
Palmer to Priest, and he's fouled by Rathgab with 1:04 left.
Rathgab's fourth, team 8th. Priest to the free throw line, shooting 1 and 1. First free throws of the night for him. He's got 4. 52-38. Port AC with the lead, 1:04 to go in the game.
Shaw and Guthrie down. Carlock in for the Blue Jays, replacing Pettit. Priest for the 1 and 1 with 1:04 left.
First one's up and short. Rebound comes down to Mueller.
12 boards.
Correct. And 12 points.
Toyn with it with 55 seconds to play. And a foul going to be called on Palmer.
Palmer's fourth, Toying to the free throw line, shooting 2.
Kind of a toss-up that time. Palmer was fouling him, and Toying threw an elbow out to clear some space.
52-38 the score. Port AC with the lead, 54.8 to go. Toying shooting a double bonus. First one up and good for him. He's got 19.
Guthrie in. Gay takes a chair. Blue Jays with wholesale changes. They're going to move to 19-3 on the year.
Pretty impressive. Triopia and them battled at Winchester in the semifinals, and then they got the third place trophy over Payson in quite a game. They were down by 12 and made a comeback, but tell you what.
They only had 4 players on the floor.
They had to put him back out.
Somebody's got to stay out, I guess.
You're required to have 5.
Kept trying to report, and he said, you can't report, you're already in.
Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Guthrie. His 7th.
Into the front court, Tomhave. Palmer, free throw line, Guthrie. Down to Shaw. Shot fake, no good. Foul. 45.2 seconds remaining.
I don't think Coach Rathgab wants him to foul in that situation.
That foul going to go against Luke Smith. That's his first, team 9th. Shot of the free throw line, shooting 2. He is 1 for 1 from there is what I have him for. He's got 9. First one up and good. I believe he's actually 1 for 2. So
is it Pittsfield and Plains that host the regionals, Charlie?
That's correct.
Wholesale changes for the Sakis now. Into the game.
Ammonaps and McKinnon into the ball game.
Along with Petty.
There's a man waiting at the bench to come in.
Second one is up and good for Shaw. Give him 11 to go along with 10 rebounds, so he'll get the double-double on the evening. 2:52-40 the score, 45.2 to go.
Carter Clapp, the 5th man in.
Blue Jays have Max Rathgab with the ball. He is a 5'11 junior. Throws a pass left side that finds Wyatt Mahoney. Mahoney will work it to Marr. Marr off of the screen. Bounce pass on the right side over to Rathgab. 25 seconds left. Rathgab with the jump stop. Looks down low. Nice find to Marr, who scores.
Marr with 3.
55-40 Blue Jays with 15 seconds left. McKinnon with the basketball. He'll drive inside. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sakis. Here's Bryson Tomets into the game. He will replace Apps.
Charlie, the scoreboard has it at 54-40. Is that correct, or?
I didn't think so. How many points do you have?
That's why I keep that running score.
Inbounds comes into Tomets. He'll dish it in the corner to McKinnon, looking for a shot. He'll have it knocked away, stolen away. And that'll be the final in this one, where the Porta Blue Jays move to 19-3. Pittsfield drops to 6-13, 55-40. The final in this contest. A timeout here. We'll take a look at final stats. We'll also talk with Saki head coach Brad Tomhave, all coming around the postgame show after this.
Your local Pekin Life Insurance agent, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield, has a way to make it easy to stay ahead of rising medical costs while you are retired with a Medicare Supplement insurance plan. You will have access to discounts on eye exams, eyeglasses, contact lenses, LASIK correction surgery, hearing aids, hearing exams, and more at no charge. Call your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agency, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield at 217-742-9595. Not connected with or endorsed by the U.S. government or the federal Medicare program. The purpose of this communication is the solicitation of insurance. Respondents will be contacted by a Pekin Life Insurance Company agent.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the area. Small groups called huddles meet regularly in our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County schools to support coaches and athletes. Jack Hull, longtime radio broadcaster and sports official, is serving with Julie and Todd throughout the Western Illinois region. We need your support as boosters. first in prayer and also with your financial monthly support. You can help us strengthen the huddles in your schools. Contact us at westernilfca.org to find out more and get our contact information. Won't you join us in lifting Jesus Christ up in our schools, athletes, coaches, and communities? Go to westernilfca.org or email me at jhull@fca.org. Get involved in FCA for your youth today.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. Final of this contest, a 55-40 win for the PORTA AC Blue Jays over the Pittsfield Sockies. Blue Jays improved to 19-3. The Sockies dropped to 6-13 on the season, and John's got to look at some final stats.
Charlie, just talk for a moment here. I'm going to see if your score is correct or the scoreboard's is.
John, I don't really care. Go ahead and take it away. I'm trying to get a...
You're right.
Thank you. Go ahead.
The Pittsfield Sockies finished the game for 18% and 19 of 31 from the free throw line for 61%. They were led in scoring by 19 points from Von Toyn, 12 points for Mason Mueller to go along with 12 rebounds, 10 points for Gabe Carlock. I can't read, Charlie. How about 11 points for Gabe Carlock, 7 points for Tyler Miner, and then 3 apiece for Blake Marr and Jake Rathgeb.
55-40, the final on this one. We will speak with Saukey head coach Brad Tomhave after this.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. Geared Up is your local choice for custom apparel and awards. No matter the season, sport, or event, we've got the gear to make it a success. Ask us about our fundraising program, available to all schools, businesses, and community organizations. Check us out online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up, custom apparel, and awards.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
With Saukey head coach Brad Tomhave here momentarily. Do want to let you know at Winchester, How about Pleasant Plains has the lead over West Central 50-46 after 3 quarters there, and what looks like a good contest here. A game that was competitive in the first half. PORTA led by 2 after the first quarter, led by 6 at the half, took an 11-point lead after 3 quarters, and they win this one by the final count of 55-40. We talked about, John, even in that first half, the Saki's overall effort good tonight, but still a lot of things to clean up on. One of those turnovers, another 23 turnover performance, and that's just not going to win you too many games.
Yeah, that and an awful lot of times where they were fouling the man and still allowing him to score under the basket, and a lot of that was because they were getting beat to the basket on that step. So that's things to work on, but a lot better start, a lot better place to work from.
We are joined now by Saki head coach Brad Tomave. And Coach, we were just discussing overall effort tonight by the squad, especially on the defensive side, about as intense as we've seen your squad play in a while, and I'm assuming that might have been a challenge that came from the coaching staff.
Yeah, it was. Last thing that was the main thing we talked about in practice yesterday and in the pregame today is it's got to start on the defensive end, and if you don't play with any confidence or aggressiveness on the defensive end, there's no way you can try to get that back and just expect to excel offensively as an individual or as a team. So so when we left that locker room, before the game, I said, we come back in here, and if we get beat and you can sit there and tell me you gave me everything you got defensively, then I can swallow that one a little bit. We can fix the rest. I'm not sure that was the case Tuesday night. So never happy about a loss, but I can feel better about this because we went toe-to-toe with them, and it was a 1-2 possession pretty much the entire second half until late. So that was an improvement. Offensively, we got to have guys make shots. We got good looks. We got good opportunities in the middle of the paint to get some high lows. We got to be better post passers, and we got to have some perimeter guys toe the line and make shots. We had several good looks.
Yeah, you did have some good looks from that three-point line, and I think overall in the night, John told us 4-20 from 3, which is
you don't win.
Yeah, that's just
you just don't win.
A tough percentage, especially when you start looking at a team that has as good of an inside presence. It's going to shut down some of those shots as well. The Mueller boy really defends well in the post, as does Miner, who's kind of an unsung guy for them.
Yeah, and I still think we had a great opportunity in the post. We were trying to go over top of 6-7 instead of going underneath a couple times. But, one of the big things we've talked about is prepping, doing the work early. And you do the work early on anything that you can break down. And you do the work early into your shot, you're going to be balanced. You're going to be ready to make the shot. If you do the work early to make a high-low pass or a low to mid pass, if you do the work early, then you've prepped yourself to make that pass successfully. If you just come across there thinking catch and have no idea what you're going to do with it until you catch it, then we got problems. So do your work early and understand why you're flashing and what's the process of the offense. And we were in more positions tonight to score and be successful than we have been in a long time, so that's a plus. Now we just got to make shots.
You got to some things you really like to be consistent, and one of those is the effort level that Isaac Shaw has given you the whole year on both ends of the court. And it's not always the prettiest style of basketball. He doesn't have the most finesse necessarily of any player, but as far as heart and willingness to work hard, he's probably at the top of the list.
No, absolutely, he does. He plays extremely hard. Him and Jack both. And what I like about those two seniors is they have shown this year next play mentality. If they make a mistake, they're going to go to that next play, and they're not going to let that mistake, for the most part, affect what they do from that point on. But yeah, Isaac and Jack are our energy. I mean, they're seniors, and you expect that out of seniors. We look for them for that, and they have to continue to give us that. And hopefully some of the younger guys come along and get that way. I see flashes of it. I see times of it, but then I see times still of a lot of immaturity out there. And we can say you're a young team and this is what's going to happen, but that, to me, that excuse is over. We're 18 varsity ball games in for these kids, and some of them, got several minutes last year. That I'm not a big believer in the youth movement on effort. So we got to get that fixed.
At the end of the day, you would like to go away with a win, but still a very cool event tonight here at the gymnasium. And, we talked about several times, kudos to Coach Bacon. Really did a lot to organize the event this evening, and the fans turned out very well and raised money for a very good cause.
Absolutely. We broke the locker room and said, listen, we have to appreciate the opportunity that we've been given to play a basketball game tonight, and there's not a lot of people that have that opportunity because of some unfortunate situations health-wise, whether they're, from young to old, this awful sickening disease and sickness that people have to encounter. It's horrible, and everybody in here is probably, has gone through it and had to live what that process entails, and you don't wish it on anybody for sure. But Coach Bacon and I talked about this last year, just didn't ever materialize, and we talked about it again this year. And I said, he said he'd take the reins, and by gosh, he did, and just an absolute pleasure to be a part of it. But of course, him, Illini Community Hospital, geared up with all the sponsorship, everybody just willingness to pitch in. It wasn't I don't know what the total dollars is going to be that we can donate and give back to that oncology department, but it's certainly not enough, and we will certainly continue to support everything that we can that way, and so hopefully someday. We can say we can beat this thing no matter what, and people don't have to go through it. So absolutely appreciate everything Scott did, and everybody involved. It was a wonderful cause.
Final of the contest tonight, 55-40. Porta with the victory over the Sockies. Coach Tom Aves, thanks for the time.
Thanks, guys.
That's Socky head coach Brad Tom Aves. Sockies fall tonight, 55-40. That's going to wrap it up tonight from Boschel Gymnasium here on Central Illinois Sports. For John and Jack Hall, I'm Charlie Hall, thanking you for joining us this evening for high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.